losing the freedom in arts is extremely dangerous. We might underestimate the importance of freedom of arts, but it's extremely important. Only few years we acquired this freedom. It's only since 89th, after the Velvet Revolution, that we could openly speak in theaters. We could be free not only in arts but also in speech. And I think these new political representatives, they are trying to take the liberty away. They try to take the freedom away. It's every time when totalitarian regimes are installing their forces, it's always academia and arts. These two must be destroyed first, and this is exactly what's happening in Slovakia. The arts, the freedom of arts, is being destroyed.
The culture minister has said that Slovak culture is very individual. It's not mixed with anything else, and that must be celebrated. What do you think Slovak culture is?
Slovak culture is, first of all, a mixture of cultures. Of course, due to our history, everybody, even without studying the history of Slovakia, it's just by pure look at our history, being a part of Austro-Hungarian Empire, then being a part of the Soviet Union as a satellite country, it's obvious that the influences on our culture were huge and were historically present. So it is obviously very important for every country to have their own cultural symbols. They have to have their own culture, but being a melting pot in the center of Europe, Slovakian culture is colorful, and it's how it is, especially because it's a mix of cultures.
So just finally, obviously celebrating rural dances in wonderfully colorful folk costumes, that's great. That's part of Slovak culture, but it's not the only thing about Slovak culture.
Yes, exactly. This is the thing. The Minister of Culture is always making us choose either. So do you prefer the folklore, or should we do this decadent contemporary art? Well, first of all, contemporary art is not decadent, and we want both. We don't want to choose between this and this, between white and black. But of course, this is the strategy of the far right regimes. This is always to point the right direction for their voters, and to show that this other direction is bad for the society. And well, it's very important to say that our Minister of Culture, she has no idea of the sector she's controlling. It's not a person from the arts, from the culture. And one of her famous quotes is that people come to theater to have fun and to amuse themselves. And through this sentence, she shows that she doesn't understand anything about culture and anything about arts, because the role of theater is much more than to amuse and have people have fun in the theater.